Alrighty. Okay. I think we are ready. I think we're here. We're live. Let's see. Yes, we are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is me, Dukect, and I am, this is the brand new game. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I am not stopping Xenoblade Chronicles. We're just doing a little something different. Something that is a different way to do things. I'm just going to make sure everything is live and different. We're good. We're live. And yeah, we're playing some new game here. We're playing a kick-ass game. A game that has not been, people won't want to, people don't talk about much recently, ladies and gentlemen. We don't talk about this game. Well, no love here. No game here. But, I always had a special appreciation of this game series. A special appreciation. A special appreciation of this entire thing. And, this game and everything. We just put the name and create. Yes, isn't it? All right, we erase. Okay. Put this and booyah. Best thing about these games is that it's so gosh, you know what it is? The best part of it is Xbox is like they have multiple stuff here. Let's see, you got multiplayer, bonus. By the way, this is the special edition of Star Wars Starfighter. I got this at a convention a couple months ago, I believe this MagFest actually. I got this at MagFest, not maybe this year or last year, I don't know. But I did get this, and it's a fun game. And we just go and play the game. Time to play the game, people. And yes, I've actually for the first, I actually got the way to put the music and everything else through my headphones, so I don't have to have that type of audio stuff and everything else. So looks good. It feels good. You hear it. Y'all hear it. Hear me and you hear the music, and hopefully you will have some guests, supposedly, hopefully things go according to plan. I know this, and yeah, and hopefully I am not going to get flagged. And by the way, we are on YouTube, Twitch. We are also, we are on Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, and Mixer. Good Lord. How long before I get... I just want to know how long before I get flagged. Because this, who knows. But yeah, meanwhile, we had some stuff here. Yada, yada, yada. And bada bing, bada boom. Trade Federation. Clearly, this is 100%... this is 100%, whatever. Just look, people love the prequels. I didn't like the first. I didn't like really. The only best parts was Starfire and stuff. Really good stuff there, but it's funny because the games themselves were really good. The games were really good, and all the stuff here was so good. And by the way, shout out to all that stuff, man. It's just the LucasArts and everything, really good. Oh dear. Meanwhile, sorry about that. Oh, look at those Xbox One graphics, by the way. The Xbox graphics, they are truly Ooh boy. But hey, you know what? I forgive a lot of this game is because of the graphics are, you know, pretty terrible. But in the interest of fairness, um, terrible. But yeah, it's it's 2001. So go ahead, mock it. But yeah, it's a this is a game that really needs it deserves its love. It has and by the way, I love the fact in this game um, that all the droid units are all R2. Yes. Yep, go fast, you go slow. It's in a first person perspective, cockpit perspective, to be sure. Let's see if I can get this in under 4 minutes. Yeah, da 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 da. I am probably like, oh my goodness, probably like I'm probably am blocked right now worldwide just for having this stuff alone, playing a Star Wars game, which I don't know how that. I mean, I don't know how that works. Like, how dare you start? I'm playing a live stream game. We'll still have to block your sound worldwide, even though you can play the game, but the soundtrack is like, the thing is, the soundtrack is free. It's interesting about that. Like, they say, oh, you can't do this because you can't have this free stuff music on YouTube. But yeah, I can pretty much guarantee find all the Star Wars, Star Trek, or whatever type of soundtracks on YouTube for free, and those things do not have any type of like thing there. All you have is like a little bit of like, oh, you could buy it here. I'm like, seriously? Ah, gosh, there's that type of frustration. Yay! I did it, and I did it at 4 minutes. So huzzah! Ooh. Nice dodge. And slow down. You might get a little nauseous. Again, if I'm just since you're going through all this stuff, it can get a little dizzy. So just be prepared. Hopefully, I should have put a warning. You will be like, this will make you feel a little sick and nauseous. And again, this is a you're playing a spaceship game. And boom. Yeah. Booyah. Alright. That was good. Alright, that was fun. So, I couldn't. I was 30 seconds away, man. Over 30 seconds away. You know? I was close, man. So close. So close. But yeah, you know what? I got 3 out of 2, so that's good. You know, sometimes it is. By the way, I have enough space. This is the Xbox, ladies and gentlemen. The Xbox have a rack of space. So yeah. Okay, Royal Star takes no hull damage. Destroy all Merc attackers under a minute. Radius destroys all Merc dinosaurs. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be real fun. See if I can do that. Well, again, not 100% run, but I'll try to get at least as competently as possible. Yeah, so there's gonna be some good stuff here. Ah, yes. Alrighty. Ooh, wow. Alright, let's take a little second. Whee! I'm not shooting the queen, I'm shooting the dang old stuff. Okay, move around. Oh dear. Killing these things. Yes, this is. There you are. Ready? Do. Go up there. And booyah! Well. And I screwed up. Well, that was fun. Oh, man. Alright, come on. So I failed all three. That was a completely... Alright, just started. Alrighty, we keep going. Alright, we're gonna keep this thing. Alright, yada yada yada. Oh yeah, you gotta do white. The white button. There you go. Boom. Right, and boom. Take down. Right, take down. One more time. Bam! Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, yes. And now we're going to take you down, too. Good night. Works. Easy works. Easy here. Alright. Alright. Funny if I have Jedi Starfighter, too. The sequel. If I can find it. That's actually more fun. It actually has a, you know, it was like, oh, you could do all this other stuff, plus, you know, Jedi tricks, which is like, man. I mean, seriously, I'm looking at this like, dude, you know, it would be really nice if, you know, Luke did this during, like, the X-Wing and stuff. I mean, I technically think he did stuff like this, you know, in the first, you know, I believe in the first, in the, you know, Star Wars: A New Hope, where, you know, it's like, trust the Force, Luke. You know, I mean, yeah, but there were, you know, that sort of thing. But I would like to see more Jedi use that mind, you know, use the Force as a, you know, more offensive stuff, you know, in ships and everything. That was just so cool. But yeah, it's sad that they don't. Yeah, it's sad that, you know, they didn't do much of it. Just like in one game, and that was it. Oop, move out the way, and we're gonna keep going. Bam! Oh man! All right, one more. That's it. Hey, well, oh, oof, come on. All right, no problem. And why? Oh, gotcha. Oof. In the middle of an asteroid belt, you know. Of course. I mean, why can't they just go through, do the same thing in The Last Jedi? Oh, wait, this was, you know, they didn't think about that yet. And besides, a very powerful head of state's on board. They don't want to, you know, kill the queen. Whoop. Come on. But there you are. Alright. Just gotta make do with no. I'm shooting at the. Okay. What are you gonna do? Fire me? While in the middle of an airship? Seriously? Alright, move. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, nope. Oh, the nope. Oop. Come on now. Let's play. A little bit here. Alright. Hey, I got a medal. Hey, we did it. Huzzah, ladies and gentlemen. RPS is good, just followed. That's awesome. Hey, what's up? What's up, Black Shepherd Games? How you doing? I believe that's, I believe that's Laughing Man from that. It's awesome. Oh, a chat line? Okay, let me just put this up here. Okay. Do a call. All right. Do a chat, see if it works. All right. See if it works. Call.
Ring, ring.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, how's it going?
It's fine. Let me just see if everything's okay. If all the stuff is working and people can hear it.
Horrible. Ring, ring.
Hey. Oh, great.
It's got to be better than most of our streams. Ours always start with like about first 30 minutes or just, you know, checking the audio and all that crap.
Well, it looks everything's good. I got more people who are following me. That's awesome. IPS good. Thanks for much on the Twitch follow. Comment X Anime. You followed me a couple days ago. Thank you very much. A lot of people, you know, some good subscribers. All the good stuff here. And thank you very much for being here. And again, this, my friends, is the one of this. Yeah, this is one of the most games that honestly no one talks about. These interesting prequel games that are, you know, good, but no one seems to remember them. Star Wars Starfighter and the sequel. And I know people have their iffy things about the prequels, especially now since everyone likes them because the new stuff are, well,
just
not
horrible.
But
Admit it, they're just terrible.
mediocrity to me, they're mediocre, and that's worse than being terrible. But the thing is out with this is the thing is about the prequels, and a lot of people have good memories. They had games like this. You had Star Wars Starfighter, Clone Wars. You had again Jedi Starfighter. You had Rebels. Star Wars Rebel Squadron. You had Battlefront. You had other other material. And what did we have under this new era of Star Wars? What did we have? Battlefront and Battlefront 2.
Yep.
One is an incomplete game. Another one is a complete game full of loot boxes.
Yeah, it's the only complete game if you spend extra money.
And even better, if I'm hearing rumors correctly, it's gotten so bad that they actually are looking and saying, Disney is actually going to be starting looking to buying like one of these game companies. I heard rumors it's going to be like Activision Blizzard, but here's another company that could actually be bought out: EA. I'm not kidding you. That's actually one of the things. Disney.
Yeah. That's like marrying your whore, though.
Oh gosh, it is.
I mean, EA is the biggest prostitute there is out there, especially with their wonderful what they call them, surprise mechanics.
Oh gosh, yes, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be just be perfect. It's gonna be just a perfect marriage, and they're gonna release more mediocrity, more games that are not even connected to this, and they're gonna completely and totally and fail. In fact, the new one that's supposedly the Jedi Fallen Order, they screwed it. They screwed the whole thing at E3 up. They made it look generic, and yet it was supposed to be a Metroidvania game, which people have been like, "Hey, this is really cool."
Well, the only thing I know about that game is that the creator got got cheers and standing ovations and a lot of kudos and props for saying that there's not going to be any loot boxes in this EA game, which EA is probably like.
This is what we are at this point. It reminded me of stuff from, if you remember, from the E3 where Sony, the PS4 came around. Like, we're not going to have any loot boxes or anything else or anything like that, but like stuff what Xbox One was doing, basic barely stuff. And I'm like, this is it. We're going to do the bare minimum, and we're going to be cheered for it. And I'm like, yeah, this is what gaming is now, boys and girls. Is that you do the bare minimums and you won't get anything else like this. And people wonder why. I guarantee some people just stop playing games altogether, or just like myself, play classic games like this. Or just stop gaming or whatever and such like that. But it's frustrating. But you know what? I always look at the positive stuff. Is if this stuff is going to be EA or Disney or something. I heard they're actually going to start re-releasing some of these games. So I am hopeful that it's going to be at least somewhat. These games can be somewhat good.
They're re-releasing which games again?
I thought they're doing re-releasing stuff under the Lucas Games banner.
So they're going to capitalize on KOTOR and stuff like that.
Yeah, since they're making another one, a movie based on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Funny enough, I've never played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, which I'm like, it's to a point that I'm worried that it might get too overhyped for your own good and everything.
No doubt.
But I'll eventually play it. It was on Steam, the Steam sale, which was, it had all the games up there for $84. I'm like, ooh, including Republic Command. I'm like, I'm tempted to buy all the games of there.
If you're gonna do anything, try getting them on GOG. That way you can just take them with you. I mean, GOG has a good old school collection, and
oh yeah, I know about GOG.
I think if there's connect.gog.com where
in fact my dad actually suggested that to me. I was like,
good man. But there's also connect.gog.com, which if you catch it just right, you can actually port a handful of your Steam games to your GOG library.
Nice. Which I'm probably going to do. I've had other games I've not yet downloaded because my PC, I know my PC can't handle it. I got the new Deus Ex game, which was like all the DLC and everything, which is pretty much what you have to do nowadays. Is just wait till it gets to the Steam sale, then you can buy it.
Do you want the budget experience or do you want the full experience? I mean, it's like someone selling you a car and saying, "Oh well, air conditioning's extra."
Give it time, give it time. They will do that.
No doubt.
And boom.
The UK even tried to push back on all this loot box crap, but then apparently they dismissed the entire children gambling suit against EA when the EA spokeswoman was talking about that again. The surprise mechanics.
Surprise! You're broke.
Yeah, I think Yongye, whatever his name is, did a video on that recently where he was absolutely furious.
But government is the shadow where business lies. Or whatever. I can't believe I messed up that quote because it's actually pretty much like you want to say, oh, the government's gonna get some like people are like, oh, the government's gonna finally lay the hammer down, but at the end of the day, the business is like, hey. Come on.
No, that's why they started doing more loot boxes so they can pay off the government officials.
Would not be surprised.
That's how it works. What's up with Grand Theft Auto and their casino?
Well,
is that real money for in-game currency? Is that tongue-in-cheek or is that like legit?
Probably a little bit of both. It's sad like this. Meanwhile, I'm playing against the Trade Federation. I'm like, there's a nice metaphor here, but I'm not clever enough to put those two together. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna play Star Wars Starfighter. By the way, if you want to, everyone else is watching, and thanks for hosting this. By the way, let's see.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's see what else. But yeah, I'm surprised, keeping us and stuff like that. I'm surprised they haven't made a game like this for the new era of Star Wars. Because I think that would, that would actually introduce more of like the newer ships or everything else. For example, the bombers, stuff like that.
Game where you can kamikaze Rose right into a freaking laser.
Oh, dang, Rose! I feel bad. Because you know what? I'm like, I won't feel bad about the character. It was just so misused. It was pretty much, I'm like, I look back at that character and I'm just like, they misused her, Finn, Poe, I actually, people say, oh, you hate, no, I don't hate Finn. I don't hate any of the other characters. You know what I really hate is Poe, and is trying so hard to be the MCU type of humor and jokes, which I tried. Like, that's the reason why I don't like watching The Last Jedi. It's like those couple of minutes with Poe trying so hard to be funny, but you're not funny. Like
Poe's trying to be Quinn or Quill or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Peter Quill. But Peter Quill, the difference of Peter Quill is actually has like funny, even though they pretty much,
he has a better director and script to work with.
Oh yeah. Now I was wondering what would be James Gunn. Oh goodness! Oh, crap! Oh, dude. Oh, that worked. Just kamikaze it. Hey, you know what? Hey, that's precedent. You can do a kamikaze and such here. And there it is. And that's one objective. But yeah, I'm just like, shh. I mean, there are some good stuff in Last Jedi. Mark Hamill's performance was great, but everything else, I don't know what I don't know what was the most funny and saddest moments. Leia, Princess Leia doing the Mary Poppins, which I just looked and just said, like, yep, that's what it is now.
It's the Force Awakens started off with basically a cookie cutter of Star Wars.
Hey, let's just remake The New Hope, which it was.
Here's again, some of the rumors that I've heard were that it was going to be the Last Jedi was going to be a remake of kind of like a lot of the same themes as Empire Strikes Back, right? And everyone's like, oh my god, we got to change it. We got to do something unexpected. We got to do something that will surprise the fans because they're expecting this. And they made all the characters do absolutely stupid, pointless shit that's totally against most of their characters.
Well, exactly. It's a swerve for the sake of a swerve. I've seen this before. Yeah, ask anyone who looks at, search Vince Russo, and I guarantee you'll see people who actually will have that same type of feeling. Oh, we gotta get out of here.
It's the theory in Hollywood right now that you got to do something that will surprise audiences, and you got to buck the convention, and you got to defy expectations. And it's like, yeah, but not at the sake of good storytelling.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it takes a simple story. You know how this, it's the journey. That's
the hero's journey.
Yeah, heck, I knew how Shazam was going to end and such, but the way they did it was, wow, I actually said it was probably really good. Heck, I honestly wish that Captain Marvel had something like that with that type of storytelling, which I will give Captain Marvel a pass. I'll say this in my review. Keep saying about Captain Marvel it's the best superhero movie I've seen with 5 writers.
Basically, DC had the better Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. Which I'm surprised, people keep saying it's a flop. It's not a flop. It made its money back. It was cheap. Like they made its money back. It didn't break the bank, which most of these films now need to have. It's like people are still saying Spider-Verse it didn't make $1 billion, so it's a flop. I'm like, no. It made its money back. It was a safe investment. At the end of the day, that's what you want.
The critics like both of them.
Oh yeah, and I look at that and I'm like, it is funny how people are still. I remember that picture. If you ever saw that picture of I think they'll say Ralph breaks the internet. It's like you must have saw that, like him like winning. They say best animated picture. And they're both sad and hugging, and I'm like, and it's like, oh wait, Spider-Verse did that. I can't believe they put that up there. Like, Spider-Verse. I mean, Ralph breaks the internet, which I haven't seen, but I heard it's not that good. But it's like,
yeah, I haven't seen it myself either.
Which I'm ashamed because I saw that there was some good stuff into it. Heck, I would have liked to see more, but sadly the Disney Princesses was only like a small cameo, which I heard like, that was it. The small cameo, which would have been I would have liked seeing a movie based like that, just like, having these Disney princesses in like a small meta sense, do something, in a, girl power type of thing, but just,
well, maybe without the girl power thing.
But yeah, something more,
that's more substantial, or whatever.
Yeah, and such. And I just got and I just did the bonus thing. So huzzah! I'm actually incompetent, so I know that this is a surprise because most of the games you in your stream is played by Natalie, and
Everyone's incompetent all around, including myself, though. But
yep. Hey, I created a thing in under 8 minutes, so huzzah!
Oh, to be honest, the last couple of streams we did were not incompetent. It was just really bad game design.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't get Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, and you played that weird 3D game that was like something right out of the early 1990s.
Rocco's Quest, yes.
Yes. What's that?
Which is an amazing mess.
So I'm wondering when that's going to be the 3D reboot. Hey, if Crash, Bandicoot, and Spyro, that's going to be the next one, or it's Medieval or whatever. Which people seem to really like that. That skeleton knight that doesn't have any mouth or whatever. They seem to like that character. Oh, and behold the 2001 graphics, people. Breathe it in.
Yeesh.
And yeah, again, this is what this was.
Dated. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, gameplay is fun, but boy, the graphics. This is again, it's semi-realistic, and this is the reason why I like the cell shaded and such. And heck, even Spyro, the original Spyro, you can say, okay, it's nice and colorful, and it's still appeasing to the eyes. Stuff including Crash Bandicoot, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, all this stuff, which heck, Jack and Daxter, it has that type of long style. But this, oh yeah, they really are trying to do that realistic with the aliens and stuff, which is Oh, by the way, I like the fact there's a black woman and she got locked up. Again, I could say some interesting things, but I'm not going to say them because I want to stay on Twitch for a while.
Nah. Burn it all, Duke.
Nah, yeah.
You can do it, Duke. Burn it.
Well, I bet you know what? Screw it. If this game was made today, she would actually somehow trick the alien and then basically trick the alien, say that she's like, and then the alien can say, "Yeah, you're right. I was wrong." And your strong black female stuff was so powerful and such. And I'm like, yeah, that would have been. Yeah, it's amazing how some of the stuff they the old stuff, they can see this stuff and. They would just some things in this game industry they couldn't pay with. Because you imagine they try to put this in nowadays, a black woman getting locked up. Oh gosh, how can you do this?
Yeah, I mean, never mind. Just having good characters and having
And these are rogues, by the way. These are all like thieves and mercenaries.
Well, that's worse.
Yeah.
Because if you make a thief a black female, then all of a sudden all black females are thieves, right?
Then don't tell the people who made Set It Off. By the way,
I'm gonna get you kicked off.
By the way, you don't ever watch the movie called Set It Off, which is pretty much that's pretty much all of that. By the way, a lot of black female thieves who actually rob a couple banks in the end. It's kind of like it's really good, but it's really 90s. But then again, it is made in the 90s. Oh yeah, let's see. All right, take this down. Take this down. You can't do it with lasers. Yep. Come on, take it down. Of course. Huzzah! Yes, yada, yada, yada. Villains. Blam Villain Speak, number 450. Oh, yes. I like the fact in the trade they basically are like Asian or Chinese, and then they had those aliens with those wonderful, face decorations and such. I was like, yeah. That was
stereotypes.
Yes. Ah, goodness. And I will say, like I said, this game reminds me of a much more well done Enter the Matrix and such, which the Enter the Matrix pretty much tried to do what this game was, basically try to intertwine the some side characters and make them more important to the game and to the series and such. Like, okay, these guys are not in the movies per se, but they have important adventures around these heroes and such. Problem is that Enter the Matrix is, well, what's the word, mediocre, and tried so hard. I'm not kidding you.
I'd say broken is a better word.
Oh, and even better, I like the fact in the movie, no, not in the movie, but in the game, in the marketing of the game, they were like, you remember when Pong was created? Well, this game is like the next generation leap from Pong. I'm like, y'all need to sit down.
John Romero needs to make you his bitch.
Oh, that's kind of nice for a medal. Oh gosh. Then again, it's not the ridiculous thing I've seen. It's just people. The ridiculous thing I heard in entertainment. I'm still can't believe that there's like this one dude who I can't remember his name is still trying to make a movie series, a trilogy out of Tetris. Not the making of it, but actually just we're just gonna make a movie based on Tetris. Which I am like, how? How are you gonna do that? What other stuff could you do with Tetris that is so for like oh my gosh, I need to sit there and actually
and watch Tetris.
The story.
That's like saying watching 9/11 footage, just watching Jenga the movie.
Oh.
I'm going to hell for that one.
It's been over 20 years, so you're fine. Mostly.
21 years, right? 21.7
Yes.
years. Something like that.
And now we have god dang, I hate when someone comes out and tag me from behind.
Oh, I thought you said that you're starting to lose subscribers. I'm like, oops.
No, I don't have much anyway. But yeah, I'm just hopefully this actually will bring some something in there. Meanwhile, I just gotta take these droids out. I like the fact in these games, I feel so bad for killing. No, they're just robots, so who cares? So you don't really feel bad about killing robots and anything in this in the whole Clone Wars. No one, it was like, oh, you don't really need to care about the drones. They're robots. There's nothing really terrible about that. Just you easily just kill them. Hey, another medal. Wow, I did not think I was gonna be that good, but by gosh, it was. I didn't even play this game in a while too. So it's just some of these games are just like instantly that it fits in perfectly. And now we go to Mars. Wait, that's not Mars. It's some other red planet. I don't know. I think it's something else. Probably is Mars or somewhere closer.
No, because it's in a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, goodness.
It's not Mars, it's Rams.
It's so, yeah. But then again, I keep hearing...
That cheesy sci-fi naming convention.
Yeah. Or unobtainium, or whatever that is. Funny thing is, I've been hearing rumors about the next Star Wars Episode 9. They're actually thinking about using time travel, apparently, which is supposedly...
I hear that was a Red Letter Media Mike and Rich prediction, and if they are actually using time travel, then what Mike and Rich of Red Letter Media quoted as the stupidest idea ever is once again coming true.
Oh, I will not be surprised by that. They're going to see if they can. You know what? I honestly think I would not be surprised. That is going to be a retcon.
They gotta find some way to shoe in CGI Carrie Fisher.
They're gonna retcon it and say, "Oh, these things never happened." I'm like, that's nice.
Luke's Force Ghost goes back in time and aborts his own father.
Oh, that's gonna be even so much fun. I can't wait to see how this train wreck goes into. Oh, this is the Train Federation. Of course, they're gonna have lots of tanks and guns and such. Even though this is before they declare war or after? I don't even know what timeline this is. I don't. It's like, oh well, Oop,
yeah, me personally, I'm just done with Star Wars. I mean, maybe a game here and there, but
and they're done.
I just don't care anymore. Nothing about Star Wars makes me remotely interested, except the drama behind it, which is just like it's like watching. It's like as a kid watching your school burn down. And you're just taking grim satisfaction.
Oh yes, that's what it is. But I'll be around mostly for the games and such, because at least the games seem to be. I think the games will hopefully show up. If not, well, let's just say, there's always the past. I always look that, games like this and games like Jedi, all the the Star Killers games,
Force Awakens.
Whatever. That thing. But there's other stuff there, including if I can find a way to do it, I would love play Rogue Squadron on the stream and such,
I think Rogue Squadron was that on 64? Or was that on GameCube?
Oh, there's GameCube and 64, and you know what pisses me off is that, and there I go again, is that that Factor 5. The guys and gals who made those games and such, and I'm watching all the documentary stuff for Rogue Squadron. They were basically, after that one PS3 game, Lair, that was it. They were done. That was it for them, and I'm still pissed at that, because that was I was like, man, this was probably one of the best. I just say that was, again, one of the best flight games I ever played. Other than Star Fox 64, that was one of my best flying games in my childhood and such. I've never really played I played the stuff on the PC, but I never really got I was all in on the on the fighting, the flying stuff. But it was
Yeah,
Rogue Squadron. It was Rogue Squadron that really put me into that.
Arcade flight games, basically.
But yeah,
Star Fox is an arcade flight game.
but yeah, but stuff like let me get out of here. Stuff like Rogue Squadron, you have to pretty much line up, aim your shots, that sort of thing. That was the first time I ever like had that type of stuff, games played like that, and I was like, man, I really need to get more of these games like that. And I know it's saying that in console form. I know there's stuff on PC, and stuff like TIE Fighter and other type of games and such like that. But I never saw that in the consoles before and such. Never really had like, oh, we're gonna really look into like, okay, how much you take out your if you're inaccurate, you're gonna be punished for it by your ranking and such. Meanwhile, this is more of the arcade stuff, which is fine, but it's like, but I can see why some people will look and say, I want to play something more like Rogue Squadron, more of a
there was a game I saw recently that's an old retro game that I was flipping through, and it was a Star Fox type game. I can't remember what the hell it was.
Oh, was it Starlink?
No, it's not new. It's something my indie ROM backlog, or not indie ROM, my ROM backlog. Can't remember what it was though.
Shame. Yes.
Oh, let's see. Death Stranding finally has cover art.
I don't even know what that game. Does anyone know what that game is? What that game is about? Because it seems like they just. I think it's just. I like Kojima. I think he's like very talented. But I mean, some of the stuff he's into and all the stuff he's trying to do is like, man.
Yeah, I think things went downhill ever since he lost his partner after MGS3.
Yeah, well, it's just that sort of thing. I hope that he gets all this stuff settled, because I really want to see Death Stranding good. Okay, I'm coming. All right, I'm coming. And there we go. Hit it. Alright, I'm coming. Come on. What are my guys doing? They're just staying around doing nothing. What are my fighters doing? Are they just sitting there twirling around? The one I have like very bad memories of this game. The AI stuff is just terrible. They're not doing anything, just lying around. At least in Star Fox, they actually do stuff.
Yeah, that's why I never really got into the flight simulators, or like even the arcade ones. They just never really appealed to me.
I can see why, but again, I'm just like, if you're gonna have them, at least have the AI be competent. All right, come on, they're almost there. Take this down. Let's see. Up. All right. Come on. There we go. All right, and we're gonna keep going. Oh, by the way, Lion King has made probably another $1 billion, which I'm just sad and depressed by, because I'm like, really, this is what people want to see. They just basically like actors dubbing over like stuff from Animal Planet,
Yeah, with just about as much expression as Animal Planet.
Okay, but I'm just like, that's it. I'm done with it. Okay, come on. All right, and up. Come on, do it. Dang it. Oh, and there I go. Oh, let's see how bad. And only 5 minutes. Not bad, but just sometimes hopefully they have a this game has a checkpoint. Please tell me it has a checkpoint system because I don't want to do all that stuff again. If I do it doesn't have a checkpoint. Nope. We just gotta do this all over again. Joy. That's why games like this definitely need like a nice, good old-fashioned checkpoint system, so people won't get too frustrated and such. Okay. All right. Now go over the edge. See. All right. Thank you. Take kills down.
What's the deal with Google Stadia? Is that
Oh, Google Stadia. I honestly don't think that's gonna. You know what I see Google Stadia as just another mess that Google is gonna have to clean up, and I can't wait for it completely and totally bomb because I mean, how are they going to manage all that type of space and all that stuff? I'm like, and all the we're going to have all this, make sure the gaming and streaming and everything else. They, since all of since how the internet is pretty much how it is.
I'm reading this article, and basically people are asking what happens when Google Stadia shuts down.
That means all your games are going down
on the cloud. Yeah, all your games on the cloud disappear.
Yeah.
I mean, it could happen to Steam too,
but Steam is well competently run, and they don't need
most of your stuff on your hard drive.
Yeah. All right, drop ship. Okay, take. All right. You know what does piss me off though about all this, the new Star Wars is stuff like, again, this stuff doesn't really exist in canon anymore.
Yep.
It's like all that stuff that people liked, everything, all the stuff there. It's gone.
All those Star Wars novels that happened after.
Yeah.
Jedi. What people got were vastly inferior.
And there we goes. All right, let me get out of here. Let's see where those bombers at. Come on. Let me just take you out.
So how did Iga's Castlevania creation?
Oh, Bloodstain.
How was Bloodstain received?
I heard it's actually pretty good. A lot of people are loving it.
That's good.
I mean, then again, a lot of people feel a lot low love about. No one cares about Castlevania other than the people who are, hardcore fans. But that's just me. I try to get into it, but then I pick one of the bad the bad PS2 games. So I'm like, that's not really.
The reason I'm asking how Bloodstain turned out is because apparently the dude that everyone who's a Silent Hill fan hates. Let me look up his name. The guy who took over after Team Silent left the series.
Oh, who wanted this Silent Hill Downpour?
Yeah. Where he is cast. horrible with names. So luckily there's not a lot of people listening right now, so I can.
Well, there's always replays, so don't worry. They're gonna be like going so mad in the comics section anyway. So, just say the dude who did Downpour. The dude who did Downpour. So,
Credited cast.
and wait a second, didn't that have Korn as
Brian Gomez?
Yeah, I mean, as a soundtrack.
Name, Tom Hewlett, that's his name. Jesus. So apparently, Tom Hewlett, who is a Bane in the or a pariah in the Silent Hill community, is the director of Bloodstained.
Well,
that was shocking.
It shows you that it's just like like how some players in sports, they don't click with the team until click with the main team, but they go to another team, and bam, next thing you know, oh my gosh, they click. Sometimes that's what it is. Maybe he's not used to that type of horror that Silent Hill has, and now he's doing something that is like, okay, this is more my speed.
I also think it's probably the fact that Konami was probably pushing a lot of these decisions that he ended up implementing, like revoicing and recasting a lot of the Silent Hill HD collection content.
I don't know how the heck they screwed that up. That's amazing.
They managed to. Plus, also, producing Silent Hill Downpour. So, although apparently he was involved with Rocket Knight in 2010. Rocket Knight's always been a pretty cool game. If you ever get a chance to emulate it or something.
I will definitely try to pick that up. But you know what game I actually really think that has not gotten much love, other than this one, excuse me, get this thing out, is honestly Legend of Kai, actually. And my guy so ran into me. But Legend of K, actually. It's a PS2 old game, but it actually got re-released like a couple years ago. Really good stuff. Really good platformer game. The voice acting is not that good. It's not good at all. So you just have to, you have to, bear with it. But yeah, it's really good action-oriented platformer. And it's something that people, again, it's something that people like, really underrated. Games like that. But it's got re-release. It's on Steam right now, and it's also, again, I always like games like that to never get love, get like a little bit more respect and such. Oh boy.
Still trying to find that game. Let me pause my audio real quick, so you don't hear me clicking around. I'm gonna see if I can find that Star Fox like game that I swore I saw. It looked really, really cool.
And there we go. Let's see what else is here. Boom, 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 boom.
If you couldn't tell, I have a really, really one-track mind.
Yeah, now I just continue to fail more often than not. Oh goodness!
I leave, and all of a sudden you start dying.
But yeah, it's just this mission. I have to protect it. I have to do a dropship, air. Destroy recovery fighter. Gosh, I really don't like. It's just, again, this is a mission that is just protect everyone. I hate those type of missions. I like the missions where you just sit there, you get your stuff done. You take down the targets and such. But this right here is just, we're going to, it's frustrating because you have to take these things out while protecting everyone else. This is again, I don't these missions. I hate these type of missions. Come on. All right, I'm gonna take this out. Take this one dropship down. All right. Take this thing out. Come on. Booyah! Well, at least that's one part. I've been here too. You don't see me crying about it. Right now, we hopefully going to. Booyah!
I'm having an absolutely horrible time trying to find it, so forget it.
Oh well, we'll find it. It's gonna come out, and the worst thing about it's gonna probably be like in 1 hour later, when after you're done streaming, you go like, God damn it!
That was it. That brilliant game.
But yeah,
He says, "Do a barrel roll."
All right, and there I go. There it is.
You can't do a barrel roll in this, can you?
I did. I just did. It was.
You did a U-turn.
Yeah, so there I did that, and I'm dead.
Oh, there you go. Now I'm seeing it. Sorry, must be leg.
The leg. All right, and thank you, Quirky Girl 33. Let's see. This is just fun. It's just gonna be just going it over, and let's see how long I've been. Let's see. I'm streaming here. Look at this. Over an hour, so everything seems to be working. Because I've been having my issues with Streamlabs too. Maybe it's my Wii U or something, but it's just
what are you using for a device capture?
Live Gamer Portable. I got like a couple years ago. It works. It is a great little thing that works, but it is I don't know. It's a little old. I'm gonna probably replace it soon. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh crap. Let me just replay. Let me restart. I'm gonna probably get one because again it works and it's great for just picking up without PC, without like heck how I record gameplay and everything else, or our events from the WWE, which I can't do on my PS3 or Xbox 360 anymore since they stopped service WWE Network. I'm just gonna probably just because again it's a great way to get like scenes and stuff like that. So I can still do it on my PC, so it's not the end of the world.
Did you see the Jack Black Delgado?
Well, that's nice.
After E3, his shtick on his channel is he would keep on saying, "Oh yeah, no games today," but then he'd go out and like play like golf and real games and go to arcades and things. So he kept making the excuse that the Delgado wouldn't work. So they finally just boxed it up and sent him one.
Oh, and Cook, I am doing fine, by the way. I'm doing real good. I got some good stuff going in. My good things are happening. Just
playing about Star Wars.
Yes, Star Wars, and
as futile as that is at this point.
And also, I've been working the podcast, which is actually doing pretty well. Over 70,000 downloads, so it's nice to continue to grow. And let's see, I've been also I'm almost done with the Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions review, which I hopefully will get that up probably this weekend. I'm trying to get that up, just remaking the script so it sounds at least a little more better, and then just moving on to other things, my hope is doing like my next review is probably going to be at least an upper wrestling review, Impact Wrestling Slammiversary, which I keep almost calling them TNA. They're not TNA anymore. They're not Total Nonstop Action. They are Impact Wrestling, even though they can't find a TV deal. which my podcast talks about, is that they're on a Pursuit, which is the most redneck boomer. It is like legitimately. If you look at what Pursuit channel is and such, laughing. Go to the look up Pursuit channel and just see what their TV stuff they put on TV. You will be. It is so boomerific. You will cringe. It is that.
Fine.
It is that type of bad. And
I don't need to do that. I get enough redneck stuff over here.
oh yes. I think some of the stuff actually airs around your neck of the woods. So you're like, ugh. It's legitimately the entire thing is just it's bass fishing, hunting, and survival show, like Bear Hunter Grid. That's all it is.
Which channel is this?
Pursuit, and it's like one of those rare no one watches channels. That's what it is. And it's
probably something my dad watches.
And it's just, I'm not kidding you. It's nothing but that over and over again. And I'm just like, I watched it. You know what? I found out I actually have this channel. And I say I watch Impact Pro Wrestling on it, and I'm like, you know what? Let me try watching some of the other stuff. It's terrible. It's all terrible. And even better, their Pursuit channel basically don't really treat Impact well in their own standards. In fact, they last month they aired a repeat. They aired the Impact Wrestling show that was supposed to, we gave you the tape for our show, the digital copy of our show, whatever they have, and they didn't air it. No, they didn't even air it. They just said, we'll just air something else. We'll air the show last week, which is, I'm like, really? You're not even going to air the show? They gave you the show. And y'all like, no, we're not going to air it. I'm like,
Duke, you know what we need to play? We need to play WCW versus NWO Revenge.
Yes, I have that. But I don't know how to. I don't know how to get the stuff. If I could find a way to put it on, I could emulate it. But I want to play the N64, the classic.
Good chance, whatever. Good luck trying to stream that. Just because I don't think it has any internet capability whatsoever. The 64.
I don't know. I just easily, what I'm doing with the Xbox right now is get like a good.
Like if you want to play against me or something, there's no way we can fight each other.
Oh, well, there's probably some way to do it.
You'd have to emulate it, and you'd have to get something that would stream it. You could do online multiplayer.
I'm surprised WWE hasn't done that. Like, say, screw it. Let's just do. People don't like our the 2K series, which has just become Madden at this point. We're playing the same stuff over and over again. Imagine the money they could put on, like, say, give it to the Nintendo Switch or something like that, and like say, hey, what would we just say? You know what? Let's release these old games and have online multiplayer, because people will love that.
There's a reason why Madden hasn't evolved in the last 15 years. It's because the NFL sold the entire license over to EA. So EA has exclusive use of the NFL. Yeah,
back in 2004 and 5 and such.
And then the last good football game was like NFL 2K5, something like that. I
have that, but here's the crazy thing about the and such. I remember way back in 2003, a year ago, that year before they were actually, EA would not put any online. You could not go online on Xbox Live. I remember that. It was like a big deal that Microsoft and EA just did not want to put their stuff online. I was like, I remember that stuff. I was like, what in the world? Why did they not just get this stuff done? They just didn't want to do it for whatever reason. And then 2004...
Because they didn't want anyone else playing with their toys, and if someone else played with their toys, they would take their toys and go home. And create EA Origin.
Yeah. But here's the thing, crazy thing. Having those old games like this, it was I have to combine Top Spin and I think one of the college games. It was like one of the big selling points, like EA now online for the Xbox and for the Xbox. And they were celebrating this. I'm like, wow.
So you're really big into wrestling. Is there a PlayStation 2 game that has like a lot of the classic pro wrestling characters all in one game? Like
Oh,
Hogan,
WWE All Stars,
Snake.
that stuff like that. Oh yeah. Let me look at this.
Is there a good one though?
Oh well, let's see.
Mixed things about certain games, just gameplay wise and whatnot.
All right, let's see. Let's look at it, and let's see. The internet will provide. There's WWE All Stars, SmackDown vs. Raw. Oh, Showdown, Legend of Wrestling, which is I heard is decent. It's decent, not good or bad. There's Wrestle Kingdom. That's just a lot of that's Japanese wrestling. There's Legends of Wrestling 2, which is decent again. Oh, there's actually Simpsons Wrestling, which is fine. And then there's WWE Crush Hour, which is, hey guys, you like Twisted Metal? You like WWE Pro Wrestling? Well, here it is. Smash that up together.
Showdown kind of looks like what I'm looking for. It has Andre the Giant, Ultimate Warrior, the boomer stuff.
Wrestling was actually decent. But yeah, okay. And now we have more Protect the People mission. Just, I don't know. Just, this is, hopefully, this is actually going to be another good mission, hopefully. Yada, yada, yada.
Top 5 PlayStation 2 wrestling games.
Ta-da.
Oh, damn, I was hoping it'd be Metal Jesus video. If you collect video games, Metal Jesus is pretty good.
Oh, yes, I actually subscribed. That's where I got the way of actually getting, good way to do an HD HMDMI connector and such with this Xbox and such. So I found that, and also one for the I believe for the GameCube, but that's gonna be a fun thing if I can. But I found another way to do it. Yeah. Meanwhile, they came back to your home base. Okay. All right.
Everyone says that SmackDown Here Comes the Pain is a good one.
Oh yes, it's great.
But again, I'm looking for one that has like all the.
Well, they're most of the old school stuff, but not all of them. I have SmackDown 2006.
Because there's 2 Legends of Wrestling, 1 and 2. There's Rumble Roses. That one's always fun.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much spank material the game, but all right, take one drop ship down. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Come on, keep hitting those things. Come on.
Legends of Wrestling 2, 65 of the greatest ring warriors.
And bam. Okay, let's see what else is to take this thing out. Man, that Trade Federation is no joke. Man, it's taking out everybody.
Quirky Curl 33 is asking why you picked Star Wars.
I want to do something different, something other than the game I actually am doing. The long game of Xenoblade Chronicles. I want to do something that's actually more higher paced and more of something that's.
I thought you were gonna say something more highbrow. I'm like, man, you picked the wrong game.
No. It's not highbrow. This game is not highbrow at all. But I want to do something that is pretty much is that sci-fi type of game, and something that I haven't played in a while, and needs some love. And this game needs some love, and well, more love with happening to Nim's base at this point, which is, oh boy, ouch. So yeah, this is gonna be a. Yeah, this base is pretty much done for. But yeah, anyway, I want to just do something different. Going to try to, I was going to maybe do a platformer, but I want to again do something that is something interesting. Some that people have like not they remember it but not remember it. Which this is actually a game you can get on Steam. Which you can get this game on Steam. I don't know about Jedi Starfighter 2, but yeah. I don't know if you can get the special edition, but this game this is a special edition, by the way, so you can sit back and play all the special missions and all the stuff. Which I'll see if I can find some of the bonus stuff, because it is this is like I like games that do this type of stuff. This is like one of the first games that had like, okay, this is like the special edition, the extra stuff like here, and you didn't have to get DLC to do it, which is sadly it's pretty much a practice and such. Even Nintendo does it, which is at least Nintendo is not like too crooked, like for example what EA, Ubisoft, heck even like what Sony and Microsoft do. It's like gosh, it's like you can't even play it. You have to wait until the game is like finished, and like the game is getting the game of the year and such, then buy it. That like some of the stuff is like, for example, Watch Dogs 2. I am honestly, I can't even like, I wanted to buy the game, but I'm like, do I want to buy the base game with like 75% of it done, or just like say screw it, just wait till the Steam sale?
Yeah, you wait for the Steam sale and then you just cash in on all of it.
Which I did, even though it basically slows down my computer and such. Which is funny how that game is like a huge drain on my computer. But yet, Assassin's Creed Origins, which I got like a day later, runs just fine on my PC. I think that game just... And I'm like, seriously? This game takes so much power and such? I wonder if it's like... I'm like... And I openly ask, and I keep saying this, and I talk to people about this, like, is it like that for the PS4 and the Xbox One versions? Because how can you poorly optimize something this badly? Well, and it's not even like, oh, well, you're going to have all these... There's no one really there.
WWE Legends of WrestleMania. I'm guessing that's PlayStation 3.
Yeah, that's fine. It's like a lot of DLC or something like that. It's fine, but it's not like...
It's pretty decent.
Yeah, it does. Goes back to the days of like you had to have a part-time job to be a wrestler as well. Like, for example, you had like the Goon, who was a pro wrestler and a hockey player. Which, funny enough, there's not enough hockey players that don't even, hockey players and wrestling don't really connect. Which is kind of funny and sad, because it's the only sport where you can actually lay down and actually fight. And yet, no hockey players do not actually go to WWE, which is weird.
Oh my God, there's actually a cartoon for Hulk Hogan's Rock.
Oh, Hulk Hogan Rock and Wrestling is like legit. It's legendarily, it's cheesy, it's horrible, but yet a lot of people, it's a lot of people's childhood.
I might have to find an episode and watch it.
It's on YouTube, I bet it is. And also, I bring another stuff is Slam City and. Okay, Scarabs, let's take these things down.
Holy shit, Sergeant Slaughter! I haven't seen him in ages.
Oh yeah, he's still here, and the guy was part. And the reason why he left WWE because he did a deal with G.I. Joe. And
yeah, no kidding, probably better money.
Oh yeah, and Vince did not like that. In fact, they turned him heel when he came back, so he became an Iraqi sympathizer. And then but he got a run with the WWE title belt, so that was something. It was like, yeah, it was something at least. But man, dude, he was like really. It was like scary for him. They were like pissed off. People were pissed off at him. They were like trying to kill this man. I'm like, it's like it was that serious. Then again,
Yo Joe.
Then again, back in the day, man, wrestlers used to get like stabbed. Like if you were like a heel wrestler, man, you couldn't go out, and especially in a town and like you live in and such. If you work in the same place, man, they'll come after you. They're like, man, people are really emotional, connected to the stories. In the ring, they're angry.
Pain.
Yeah, well, that was mostly the 70s and 80s. But then again, name me one entertainment video that did not have cocaine, crack in the 80s or early 90s.
Okay, so this game has just about everybody in it. Legends of WrestleMania, except I don't see Macho Man Randy Savage. Deal breaker right there.
You can't. By the way, the dude.
It's got Undertaker. It's got The Rock. It looks like it has Goldberg. I mean,
well, Goldberg's great, but you know what the thing is about. Funny thing is about Randy Savage, aka Lenny Poffo. He was actually going to be a baseball player. He was actually, I believe, drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals, and it didn't really work out. And then he just said, "I'm gonna just try this pro wrestling thing," which is just amazing to me. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't go to, I couldn't do baseball. I was gonna do pro wrestling. That's just as
so. God, I'm such a boomer when it comes to wrestling because I never really paid much attention to it. So, WWF. Did they change their name to WWE?
Oh, they did.
And then they merged with WCW to create an empire, right?
Oh no, that was WWF was still that was like before. They still did do WW. They were still WWF when they did the merge with WCW. So it was later on. It was later on when they got WWF came WWE because of some type of, it was because of the World Wildlife Federation.
Yeah, no kidding. Did you ever see that logo where someone takes they Photoshop another panda with a chair?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I think that was one of them. I think I saw that so many times on pro wrestling ones. There's their avatars. I'm like, yes, that's a great joke, but I'm tired of seeing it. But other than all the other stuff, it's weird. In fact, go back to hockey. Adam Copeland, the guy who was a wrestler Edge, he was going to be actually a defenseman for hockey. He was say he was going to be pretty good, but he couldn't afford the equipment. So he just said, let's just do pro wrestling then. Just weird stuff. Guys who could have been something, but yet they just decided. They were like, let me just do this thing, which is pretty interesting. They go, well, I can't go here, but I'm going to go here. Oh, and by the way, it's a thing about The Undertaker. There's a funny thing about The Undertaker. I think one of the bookers in WCW who used to work in WCW as me, Mark Callis, he said, no one would actually buy The Undertaker as a threat because he's a redhead. Because he's a ginger. And it's like, no one's going to buy a ticket because of, no one's going to buy a ticket to see you because you have red hair. I'm not making that up. It's just this weird way of wrestling, man. It's like that's just the weirdness. Oh gosh. Oh crap. So everyone's taking this. Oh, I don't know. Oh, they want to play rough. They are being rough. They're basically invading him. Why don't you just cut your losses and get out? I don't know why he's not doing that. Maybe he's getting cover, but at this point, I mean, when I have an army like this size, you're not going to save this base, man. I don't know what it is, man. Just dude, just cut your losses and go.
I think Showdown Legends of Wrestling is going to be my go-to for PlayStation 2 wrestling games.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Just because I think it has just pretty much everybody in it.
Yeah. Let's take these down.
It even has Captain Lou Albano.
Yeah, the guy. It's a guy. Actually, funny enough, Lou Albano was actually in a movie called Body Slam. There's a lot of pretty interesting pro wrestling movies out there. 80s, 90s that talk about that stuff. Like Roddy Piper was in one before he did They Live, which is Roddy Piper, man. That dude, I honestly think if he got his actor there, he could have been a decent character actor. I truly think he would have been. But it's insane because he did one hell. Did you see They Live? I mean, of course you did, right?
Yeah. Oh God, yes. One of my not in my top 25 or anything, but certainly one of my favorite movies.
Man, that you look at that and I'm like, this guy could have been something like. I honestly think Roddy Piper could have been something really good, and could have been like a good again, good character actor. Someone like you can sit back and say, hey, you know what? I can make some money with this.
That's what most of the wrestlers are. I mean, aren't they like actors?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, they are. They're character actors, stuntmen, all rolled into one. And you had to have that type of stage presence. But then again, most of the new stuff right now, it's very rare to find. They're not actually, well, in my opinion, there's no one actually sit there and grab you as like, oh my gosh, this guy is so,
charismatic.
No, it's all about the wrestling moves nowadays, which is fine. I'm like, okay, that's okay. You want to do wrestling moves? That's fine. I like the wrestling moves. I like the, there I go. I like the wrestling moves and stuff like that, perform adequately. But yeah. Oh, what's up, NG? And people take wrestling that seriously? Yes, they do. Oh gosh, they take too much. Believe you me, there's a lot of people who take that stuff way too seriously. But let me tell you, a lot of people are loving this era, even though no one's showing up. And no one goes to the arenas no more. Like it's like half full, whatever. And people, I'm like, I don't know why. I really don't know why people are just so happy with these eras. But I'm like, but do you? I'm like, y'all do you, but y'all should be like, I'm just, I honestly, all I ask is when I look at shows like that, give me something entertaining. Give me something that's like, wow, I can't wait to watch. Oop, excuse me, put this like, there you are. And there you go, that's one down. All right. Okay, let me take this drop ship. I'm taking care of these drop ships, man. Seriously. Come on, let me take this out. Come on, let me just take this out. Come on. It'll be good. There we are. You're welcome. Yeah.
But anyways, Duke, I gotta get going though.
Oh, hey, that's great. I love to hang out, man, and hopefully.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, hopefully I wasn't too rambling or boring.
Nah, it's fine. I actually got to chat with you about finding a good wrestling game, so now I got something on my wish list.
Oh, that's cool, man. Just say, and if you need help.
How's those Gungrave games that you bought from me?
Oh, great. I did actually a Halloween review on both of them, actually.
Oh, nice. I think the second one's supposed to be better, but the first one gets a little bit dry, but the second one's a little bit insane.
Oh, the second one's crazy, but the first one I still have a lot more. I actually like the first one better because I think it was more focused, actually. It was a more focused story about revenge and everything else. The second one just got into this weird stuff about the kid, and I'm like, what are you talking? What? I'm like, yeah, it was like we need to make a sequel, but we have to make it as crazy as possible, even though it just doesn't make any sense. By gosh, it's like you don't need to make a sequel that's me. I'm like, if you can't make a sequel, don't make a sequel that is just going to be, too out there. If you can't make one, just say, you know what, we'll just do something else. Do a side quest game. Make it set into the world, but you don't need to have the characters into it,
Yep. Anyways, dude.
See you later, man.
One of these nights when we figure out how to stream WCW versus NWO Revenge, we're gonna do it.
Oh yes, that's gonna be fun.
We could either emulate it since we both own the games. We can probably legally do that. If not, we're still gonna find some way to stream it.
All right, man. See you later, man.
Play online so I can kick your ass.
You say that, but I'll just tap you out with everything else.
I'm a button masher in that game. But
And I'll just counter, and then beat you, and you're gonna be like, and you will have a heated gaming moment, and then next thing the stream will actually get like 500 more
see
people.
if I can get Llama Pockets in on it, because he and I used to play that game like for hours.
I remember me and my brother played that game for so long, and not only that, but it's semi-sequel. It's spiritual successors, WWF No Mercy and WWF WrestleMania 2000. I think I have those games right there. I'm looking at them right now on my N64 because, by gosh, I am not gonna. They're not on the the Nintendo Game Shop yet. Which, why can't they do that on Switch Online? That will you know what? Could you imagine people will go, people will love that. Look, I like playing my Nintendo games and everything else. It's fine, and I have like some rewind feature. That's great too. But could you imagine? Imagine they get some of these N64 games plus online. And people will not even go back to the PS4.
Never.
But hey, I'll just wait for the next Nintendo Direct. Anyway, man, you have to get out of here, so I'll just.
Yep, no worries, dude. Anyways, I'll catch you later. But yes, we're playing wrestling next time.
Oh yeah, see you later, man.
Later, dude.
Peace. And that was Lightning Man, Laughing Man from Black Shepherd Games. Check them out. And they're great. Let me see if I can get past this stuff, and we're gonna go hopefully at least one more mission. And oh gosh, this stuff is oh goodness gracious, this is fun. This is fun, but it can, again, it's just this game can be a bit frustrating, if you can tell. Is because you have to protect that, especially games like this, where you have missions like this. I mean, you have to protect people. You can't do much. You're like you miss one little thing. You're like, oh, mission failed. And then you have to do all this stuff. Bam! All right. Okay, we're good. At least I think we are. Thanks for the love, Ingy. Let's move up here. Swirling around. Wee. One more time. Up. We go up. Let's see. Proper bombing length. Let's see. Goodbye. How did you get up? You saw that, ladies and gentlemen. He just... Ugh. I had him. And he just jumped up. Oh my goodness. Yes. Everything is on. Alright, let's see. Alright, and... where else can we go? Where else? There we are. So tanks, and boom. Crap. Ah. I wish the shield would at least the shield is coming back online. And there it goes. And there I go. Oh, a storyline. Yes, it's all this. Let me see. Where's the book? Ah, there it is. It's all about the. Let's see. I'm looking at the back. It's the 3 heroine Starfighter pilots inherent deep space and planetary missions to save innocent citizens from the invading Trade Federation. All right. That's what it is. So basically 3 pilots that come together, stop the Trade Federation in the background while all right, let me take this out. All right, one more time. We hit those things. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, one more. All right, take down these drop ships one more time. Come on, come on, get those missiles back. Whew. Ground control to Major Tom. Yeah, fire. Yeah, I say Jenkins. Let's see. Gotcha. Thank you. Got this covered. And let's fly. Take it down. Ah! Oops. There we are. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. We're up there. I am watching. In fact, I'm not firing at all. There we are. Goodbye. Goodbye, bomber. Jeez. Oh! The rains of pores. The audio needs to be fixed. Hold on. Let me just listen to the audio. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, the audio needs fixed. Okay. Let me try something right quick. Right, we add the little up here, a little bit there. Boom. But again, bada boom. Okay. Continue. Well, I'll say this. It's a lot more comfortable than waiting to see if the stream is still working. I like the fact the stream is working on an Xbox, now my Wii U. Yeah, I say Jenkins. Why do I feel like if Jenkins lives here, he's going to die somewhere else? Crap. Okay, crap. Thank you. Turret, and now I fly. Now Scarab. So what else to do? All decoy fire. Okay. All decoy fighters here. Let's see if we can do this. Boom. All right. And I know. Oh, the child is talking as an echo. Oh, how many of them are there? Plenty of. Well, I got one, so that's good. It saved it. So hey, I saved my bonus goal, so that's nice. Maybe it's a checkpoint. Alright. Alright. And now let's see. Another time, another attack. Oh, that's not helping. All right. All right, let's go faster. Let's go faster. Let's go faster. Go, 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 go. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. And I'm getting shot. And I'm gone. Oh, so much. Ah. We're gonna keep going. Oh, man. We're gonna... Okay. All right, protect the evac toward loading. Protect the evil target. I'm like tempted to just do a screw it and just like see if I can see a video, how to do it quickly. If I can't get this done this time, I'm gonna go on YouTube and just say screw it. Let's see what they can do it in a quicker way and a quick way to do it. Oh, all right. All right, wingman. There you go. Take them down.
Attacking your target. We're on our way. Got you covered. Enemy down. All scouts accounted for, except one. Stick it, sir. Scratch that, sir. Don't go on my sensors. Help him out. Damn, I'm sending you the target. Get this guy. Watch your fire. Get this guy. Target in sight. Pleasure.
And one more hit. There we go. Keep going. Then we're upside down. Who cares? As long as it gets the job done. Wee! Booyah, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah. Take on these bombers. Look.
Heading our way. Those will be the end of us. Attack my target. Engaging target.
Alright.
Attacking your target.
Bombers. Yeah. Great. And a dropship. Because at this point, why not? Again, this is an invasion, so they're not playing around. They're not going to be playing around. Again, I mean, Alright, here we go. We can take this down. Take you out. Boom. Alright. Alright, just take care of the air. Crap.
Where are you guys? Wingman 1 reporting in. Any new orders? Cover me. We're on our way. Got you covered.
Right. More ships. Yeah. Ha. Got you.
Just lost another wingman. Get this guy. Engaging target. Attacking your target. Maintain your targets.
Come on. There you are. One more time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, come on. There we are. Move. Move out the way. Get our A. And more bombers, because why not? Whee!
Engaging target. With pleasure. Additional bombers on sensors. Keep on those bombers. Inferno turret here. Need air support. Target received. Attacking your target. Heat assistance back at base. Launching evac transports now. All fighters to protect. Where's our cover, Nick? That is a friendly unit you are firing upon.
Crap.
What's wrong with that transport? Why?
Woo! We did it!
Seem to be having some engine relay problems.
Ah, exactly. A lot going down, but we did it.
Back for us.
Oh, I thought we were done with the mission, but no. Now it's an invasion, so it's gonna be a lot of things.
Lieutenant here. Need air support.
Look, what do you think I'm doing?
Okay, then. You're the boss. Lieutenant here. Need air support. Lieutenant here. We need fighter support.
Yes. Let's see, everything else seems to be okay. Alright, now just have to take this to bombers.
Hey, one of the decoys made it out.
Oh dear.
Aggression scale to 8.775.
Hmm.
All the decoys have made it through. Great shot, Nim. All of the decoys got through, sir.
Huzzah! That's how I roll, people. I got that stuff locked down. Oh, Laughing Man was a jinx. Let's see. That's gonna be a fun hashtag. Hashtag Laughing Man jinx.
Target in sight. Attacking your target.
Initiate store protocols.
Oh dear. Oh, getting a little cocky.
Got you covered. Got you covered. We're taking a pounding. Wingman 1, still with you. Wingman 2, reporting in. Got you covered. You're the boss.
Oh no 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 no! Don't die on me yet. Way too much fire. That's way too much. Okay, let me just take out some of these scarabs. I could. How about the Laughing Man? Because you made me suck at games. But yeah, but I did it. I did it, ladies and gentlemen. Ugh. And then a little bit of explosion. And 3, 2, 1, booyah! Well, I got all that. 2 out of 3, ladies and gentlemen. So that's not bad. Is now we have Yes, bang the door. That will work. All right. See you later. In fact, let's see how long I've been doing this for. At least 2 hours. It was fun. You know what? Well, you know what? This is mission 8. We're gonna do one more mission. Good night. Good night. Continue to be awesome. Yes.
Whoa! Look out! What was that? Cannon fire. The surface of the planet. One shot.
Heads up, Reese. Our beetle wing of Scarab headed your way.
See what you can do, flyboy. Taking fire. Yeah, boss. Great shot.
Reese, I'm picking up a small freighter convoy in your sector.
Thanks, man. They won't get far. Reg, set the nearest freighter as my target. Steady. Scan their cargo lanes.
I'm on it. Wash the flight, boss. Probably headed to Nampo.
Can't let those freighters get away.
All right.
Attack my target.
Leave it to me.
Don't hurry, those freighters will be able to enter hyperspace.
Initiate protocol 3, Echo 9.
Attack my target.
You got it, boss.
All right.
Yes, Reese, we got it.
No time to celebrate. Get that other freighter.
Keep on those freighters.
Leave it to me.
Yes.
Secure the area.
Got it.
Satellites are being used to stop for the surface cannon. Take them out, quick.
It's you and me, Ready. Let's move in and take out those satellites.
No problem.
Ready, where are you? Ready, where are you? Attack my target.
I got it. Don't worry. What's next? Gotcha. No target. We did it!
That's one down and 3 to go. Keep your eye on that cannon fire. We really have this planet well protected.
I wasn't kidding, Dallo.
Enemy craft incoming.
Threat level minimal.
All right, Starfighters, and we're here. Take you down.
Just dampers. Attack my target.
You got it, boss. Enemy spotted! What I call my pitch eye.
If you take out one more satellite, we can get to the surface.
No capital ship
And I just died. You know, dang it. Ugh. You know what? We did pretty well. It's been a while, and you know what? I'm gonna call it apart. 2 hours. God, that was so much fun. It was fun. It was fun, exciting. And you know what? Before we head off, let's try some bonus missions. We're ground attacked. Oh, I can't do anything else yet. But it was fun, exciting. Thanks so much for Laughing Man joining in. Black Shepherd Games, following them out. You know, and everyone else, Quirky Girl 33, Ellie, that was just, you're awesome. Awesome. MG, you're awesome. You're great. Anyway, it's Duke CT here. Peace and love. I'll see you when I see y'all later.